We have new information on the Farmer Bridge Assistance Program, plus the potential impact from the war in Iran, and a lot more on today's episode of the Arkansas AgCast, which starts right now.
You're listening to the Arkansas AgCast, where we discuss the latest news, trends, and issues impacting Arkansas farmers and ranchers. Our show is brought to you by the Arkansas Farm Bureau Federation and hosted by Jason Brown and John Nickman.
Just kidding, we are here.
Yep, we're back.
It's Thursday, and we had a deep dive last week, so it's nice to be back in the room with you fellows.
I had a deep dive last week.
You did. You did. This is the first time Brian's been here in three weeks or something.
At least two.
So it's good to have you back, too.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
At the moment,
it.
It is good to have him back.
Yeah, we might not be so good later, but that's okay. We'll adjust, adapt. Y'all had a good week?
So far.
Has it been a long week in your mind? Not to influence your response to that question.
Maybe and maybe not. I've got some stuff coming up that are like ending like projects. And there's some stuff I'm in limbo that I'm waiting on. And it's just not this week. It's like the next 2 weeks. But that process seems to have started this week. So yeah, that makes it kind of feel long.
Okay.
But not the week
wondering
itself.
if we'd get
It's very uncommittal of you.
Yeah, it is. It's like
yes and no.
No, it's kind of flown by, or it seems to be dragging.
Yeah.
We had a former work associate that his favorite statement was, "It absolutely is," or not,
or
like
not.
it can't be both.
That's funny. That's funny. It has drug by, in my opinion.
You'll have that from week to week.
I think the issue is I have spent the last 2 weeks so many days on the road.
Yeah.
And this is the first time in probably 3 weeks that I've been in the office 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's what it is. I'm just suffering from the 4-wall syndrome. Plus, it's been nice out. The weather.
Oh, it has been nice.
So
Yeah. It has been
maybe
nice.
that's what it is.
Yeah, you go from traveling every day to sitting behind the desk all day.
It's a challenge.
Yeah.
It's a challenge on the mind and the body.
Different mental aspect to work.
But anyway, we're gonna get through it regardless.
Yes.
So I will say one of the reasons I was traveling last week is because I was asked to moderate a panel at the Mid-South Farm and Gin Show on Friday it was a panel on mental health and farming, and sort of the conversation around all the challenges in farming right now, including the ag economy, and really taking a important topic really straight on. We had as guests a couple mental health therapists, both of them who grew up in the farming industry.
Yeah.
They were from East Arkansas and Louisiana. And then we had a farmer from Mississippi Delta on. A gentleman, he's a third-generation farmer, late 50s probably, Richard Noe. He had some real good insight on the challenges and how he sort of dealt with that. And then a pastor of a church in Clarksdale, Mississippi,
Y'all had a big panel.
who has done some really interesting things. They have started an initiative called Faith Farming and Family, and really agriculture focused. And because he started this out of seeing a need within his own church body,
community,
congregation. Yeah. And anyway, it was a really good conversation. As a matter of fact, the Farm and Gin Show filmed the whole thing and have put it online in its entirety. You can read about it in Farm Progress, Delta Farm Press. There's some articles written about it.
Yeah.
It was a really, really good conversation, about an hour long. So
probably timely too.
Yeah, real timely, and answer some questions like, what's an event? What's an example of a reason, if I'm a farmer, that I might reach out to a therapist?
Yeah.
We talked about some of the resources available to you. There's Mandy Young, who is one of the panelists. She doesn't require you to come to her office. She'll come out to your shop and do a therapy session with you.
That'd be good
if you want to, or sit in the truck. So we talked about what that looks like, what a first appointment looks like, and just thinking about mental health is like preventative care. So, hey, maybe everything's going okay, but I want to go ahead and establish that relationship with somebody. Yeah. Anyway, it's just a great conversation. So if you got the time and want to put it on to watch, encourage you to do so. You can do that at Mid-South Farm and Gin Show's Facebook page.
Cool.
There. So, yeah, anyway. And maybe we'll put the description in the link in the description of this episode, too.
Did y'all have a good turnout?
Yeah, it was a good crowd. I think there were more people with the show on Saturday than there were Friday. Mm-hmm. I've done that show a whole bunch, and I'm just going to tell you, it's a tough get when the weather's like it was.
Yeah.
Because guys are wanting to get out and work in the field and get some stuff done. So, yeah. Did you know what's happening this weekend?
I guess not.
A gentleman like yourself should be very excited about this.
Tell me.
The clocks are springing forward.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And then the direction that I want it to go.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we are technically going to lose an hour of sleep.
Yes.
But goodness gracious, are we going to get it back in daylight?
It won't be dark at 5:30 anymore.
So I'm excited for the longer days, the longer evenings, I guess.
Whatever happened to that conversation at the national level of changing that? There is one or two states, I think New Mexico might be one of them, that does not observe daylight savings time. Their time is their time.
Arizona, I don't think Arizona does. Indiana, I know, does not.
They don't either.
Yep. I think we probably talked about this last year, but one of the, I'll say common misconceptions, we'll do some myth busting here about daylight savings time, is that it was created for farmers. And that's actually false.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it actually disrupts a farmer's early morning sort of schedule. It came about actually to reduce electricity usage and conserve energy during the First and Second World Wars.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we talked about that. Wasn't there some concern about, was it either kids going to school in the dark, walking to school, or getting on the bus in the dark, or coming home?
So that's one of the debates now, is like, there every legislative body, Arkansas, the federal, every time that flips, I feel like there's a conversation about getting rid of it.
Yeah.
And then you have arguments about, kids are going to the bus stop in the dark or whatever. It doesn't seem to ever get really the traction.
Yeah.
So
it seemed pretty close last year to get rid of it altogether.
Yeah.
But then the conversation just kind of ended. There's, of course, more important things going out there on them.
Yeah, we're going to talk about a lot of that today. One of the things that I was going to look, I think sometime you can usually find like how much time of daylight we're going to have online, and how that expands. I think we're going to pick up something like 30 minutes of daylight in the month of March.
It always seems longer than that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and that'll be good,
Well, if I could get that during like deer season, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hunting even longer.
There you go, buddy.
Early in the season, I guess you can.
Yeah. It looks like we had some severe weather in the state last night.
Yeah, I was looking at the weather report last night, or forecasting, and we were potentially getting some. It was supposed to be early this morning. Did it rain in your neck of the woods?
No, it never rained at my house, but I think I saw where our friends at the Arkansas Weather Network went live maybe around 1 o'clock, and again at 4. There may have been a a funnel that touched down in Boone.
Really?
They were talking about Boone County, yeah.
That's up there.
So a lot of severe weather moved through the western part of the state from Oklahoma last night. So hopefully everybody made it out of that okay. We're in a severe drought. I think here in Pulaski County, we need something like 14 or 15 inches to catch up.
Yeah, yeah.
So not a good situation on that front. And the bad thing, one of the bad things about being in such a gap is the only way to make it up is just to be in a long period of rain.
Yeah, and we're coming up on field work and planting season, and it's always, whether it's a drought or monsoon, it's always at the wrong time, it seems like.
Yeah, that's right. You don't want to make up that deficit all at one time for sure. That's how we get flash flooding. Couple more things before we get into it. I did see an announcement yesterday. Thought I'd mention this, that the Excellence in Ag and the Ag Achievement Award applications are open. This is for YFNR. I know we're going to have some information about that in the press tomorrow. It's a 2-part process. First, you fill out an application that's sort of Arkansas centric. And then the top 3 applicants from each of those awards would be chosen to then go in and fill out an application, American Farm Bureau application, to see what's next. But anyway, those are open, I think, till the middle or end of the month. So if you need any information or want to find out more, again, you can see the press, Farm Bureau Press tomorrow, or you can reach out to Lindsay Mitchell here at the Federation with questions about that.
Cool.
Anything else that's on your mind before we get into the news?
Yeah, we had a meeting with NASS the other day, and they wanted us to push out some information, a survey that will end up being information going in the prospective planning report.
Okay.
That survey will be going out to farmers probably sometime this week or next week.
Okay.
And that report is scheduled to come out at the end of the month. So that'll be something we usually report here on the show. But like we always say on the show, fill those surveys out. That information is always, one way or another comes back to benefit you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whether it's government programs or financial assistance, you name it. And the one thing they said to us the other day, we are, believe it or not, a year away from a census or 2.
Oh gosh, really?
Yeah. They're going to start working on it here pretty soon. 2027?
20. Yeah.
It'll come out at the end of 27. So we're about 2 years away from
That's
it.
exciting.
But
boy, is that going to change. Boy, is that going to look different.
I would imagine the age of a farmer will go up again. Number of farmers will go down.
To go down. I mean, everything we're experiencing right now.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. As an economist, we always really nerd out when that thing comes out.
Yeah, well, you nerd out about anything.
Yeah, that's true. I have a lot of interest. And then also I want to bring up the Hogs beat Texas yesterday.
Really?
Night. Yeah, bad.
Are they? Is the SEC tournament started?
No, this was in Fayetteville last night. I think the SEC game or tournament starts either this weekend or next weekend because it was senior night last night.
Yeah, it's next.
Is it?
Next weekend?
Next weekend.
We're in March, baby.
Yeah, I know. Sun Belt Conference started on Tuesday. Yeah. We weren't playing until game 5. We played tonight.
Okay.
At
Did
7:30.
Pinion kid transfer out of Arkansas State?
The entire team transferred. When
Really?
We lost our coach. Yep.
Oh, wow.
We literally started from scratch.
No kidding.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know where he went, but the entire team left when we lost our coach to Central Florida.
That makes sense.
Yep. But we hired another guy from Alabama,
Yeah.
And he's done pretty well this year. So
yeah. Well, good.
We'll see.
That brings up another thing. Be looking out for our March Madness bracket.
I was going to ask. This is what I was going to ask.
I need to start working on that.
Okay.
So they just reminded me of the whole thing.
You are the official bookie of the AgCast.
Don't label me a bookie. I do not take money, nor do I give it out.
No, I'm just kidding. You're just the sports competition.
I like friendly competition.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But we're going to do an AgCast bracket.
Yeah, we'll do an AgCast bracket again. Maybe, I don't even know if anything's out yet to set one up, like, because we do it all online.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be after these conference tournaments that those platforms are ready.
It will be.
So we'll definitely.
It's a
bring it
little
up
too
here.
early. It's all speculation right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is not speculation that we will do it. It is a fact.
Okay. Well, there you go.
But who's going to be in the tournament is definitely speculation.
Yes.
That's it. That's it. All right. Well, listen. We're running out of time here. We better jump.
You want me to get in the news?
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, the conflict between the U.S. and Iran is starting to ripple through agricultural markets. So I wanted to go over the market impacts we have been seeing so far, and this is as of yesterday or sometime this week. So I'm sure there's been other things that have happened that may have had impacts, but I haven't seen them yet today. So let's start with grain markets, which reacted a little nervously at first, with corn, soybeans, and wheat futures slipping early in the week. Some that likely came from traders taking profits in a stronger U.S. dollar, but there's also some uncertainty about how global trade might shift if the conflict continues. Soybeans seem to take the biggest hit initially, partly because markets are watching closely to see how China responds and whether tensions could affect global trade flows. Now, where farmers may notice the impact more quickly is on the input side of things, especially fuel. A lot of attention right now is on the Strait of Hormuz, if I pronounced that right, which is a narrow shipping lane between Iran and several Gulf countries. It might not look like much on a map, but it is one of the most important energy checkpoints in the world. Roughly 1 out of every 5 barrels of oil traded globally moves through that passage specifically. When there's fighting or threats to shipping in that area, oil markets tend to react quickly, and that's exactly what we saw this week. Crude oil prices jumped, and diesel futures hit a 2-year high. Since diesel runs everything from tractors to grain trucks, sustained higher prices could push production costs up pretty quickly. Fertilizer, another one, is another area that could feel the pressure. Several of the countries around the Persian Gulf are major exporters of nitrogen fertilizer products like urea. Much of that supply also moves through the Strait of Hormuz. Early signs already show nitrogen prices creeping higher at ports like New Orleans, and some retailers have reportedly paused quoting fertilizer prices while they try to get a better read on the current situation. If shipments through the region slow down or become more expensive to move, it could tighten supply and as well push fertilizer costs for farmers who haven't already locked in their needs. So at this point, a lot depends on how long the conflict lasts and whether shipping through the Strait of Hormuz stays open. If tensions drag on, we could see continued volatility in both inputs and commodity markets. Higher energy prices tend to push fertilizer and transportation costs up, while geopolitical disruptions sometimes end up supporting grain prices if global supply chains get shaken up. Either way, it's one of those global situations that may seem far away, but it can still show up pretty quickly in the farm budget, especially here at home.
Yeah.
And then just to add a little bit to that, we kind of talked about it before the show. It sounds like there might be some blockage on that strait right now. Some ships are being held up. So that's kind of developing. If that's the case, what I just spoke on could get potentially worse.
Yeah. I had read something yesterday that said there were several shipping containers that had been sitting out for 5 days at that point. So don't quote us. We have not we did not present this as a story, but one of the numbers I saw had the count at nearly 150 vessels.
Wow.
Sort of trapped or just sitting there. So anyway, it'd be interesting to see what the impacts are. I do know too that American Farm Bureau has issued a plea as of yesterday for the administration to do everything they can to avoid any kind of holdup in input, fertilizer, delays, increased cost, things like that as a result of all this. But, fuel cost is already up.
Yeah, and there's been some sort of talk, I think, from the president that they were potentially going to try to provide aid or protection to those ships. But, again, that's speculation. We haven't seen anything actually come of that yet.
Yeah. Okay. So, good to know. All right. Well, listen, there's been a lot of online chatter about this, and we have some facts and a timeline to share about the Bridge Assistance Program. USDA has announced the enrollment period for its Farmer Bridge Assistance Program, which was a major relief effort designed to support farmers dealing with tight margins, high input costs, and ongoing market disruptions. The program provides $12 billion in aid, with $11 billion of that being directed towards row crop, the other $1 billion for specialty crop and sugar producers. There are some dates again coming into alignment here. Enrollment for the program opened on February the 23rd and runs through April 17th of this year, giving eligible farmers time to review and certify their applications with their local FSA office or through USDA's online system. To streamline the process, USDA is sending pre-filled applications to farmers using acreage information already reported to FSA for the 2025 crop year. Payments will be calculated based on planted acres along with USDA cost of production estimates and supply and demand data. Officials say farmers who complete their applications quickly could begin receiving payments within a week. Payment rates vary by crop. For example, rice producers are eligible for nearly $133 per acre, cotton's at $117, corn's at around $44, and soybeans are just over $30 an acre. The Farmer Bridge Assistance Program, just a reminder, is intended to serve as a temporary financial bridge for farmers while longer-term farm policy changes and make market adjustments take shape. So just a note that there was policy adjustments made in the continuing resolution in December.
Yeah.
Anyway, last year, I may not have the dates right, that would address some of the biggest challenges farmers are facing with reference prices.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't take effect until fall, and of course would not impact last growing season, which is what this program is trying to address.
Yes.
I'll also note, because we talked about farm policy changes right here in the end, it seems that Farm Bill 2.0 passed out of the House Ag Committee about 1:30 this morning.
Okay.
So there is some momentum there. I know American Farm Bureau has already put out a statement asking for that to be moved to the floor quickly so it can get over to the Senate side. We'll see how quickly that happens with everything that's going on. Yeah, I agree.
Sooner the better.
All right, well, listen, let's step away from the news to hear about Farm Bureau Health Plans of Arkansas.
Okay, let's do it.
I was born and raised with Farm Bureau. My mom and dad always chose Farm Bureau as their insurance. I don't get insurance coverage through my work, and I'm always looking for the best coverage at the best rates. My agent told me about this great new health plan. I would be saving hundreds of dollars a month. I talked with my Farm Bureau agent, and she got me enrolled. I was already very established in my small town community with the clinic and hospital and chiropractor that I'm used to using. And sure enough, everyone that I've already been established with takes it, and it's been great coverage. My copays have been lower. It has proven to be very good for us.
Farm Bureau Health Plans of Arkansas. Trusted coverage, personalized plans, affordable premiums. Contact a local agent today.
All right, there's a new program underway to help not only support Arkansas's rice industry, but maybe more importantly, teach Arkansas kids where their food comes from.
Love it.
While also better connecting them to the Arkansas agriculture industry. So as most Arkansans know, Arkansas is the number one rice producing state in the country. However, the state also ranks number one in food insecurity, unfortunately. According to USDA data, about 19.4% of Arkansans struggled to access enough food, which has raised questions about how more locally produced food can be incorporated into school meals and other programs across the state. That's where this new pilot program called Arkansas Rice in Schools comes in. The idea is pretty simple. Get more Arkansas-grown rice onto school cafeteria trays while also teaching students about where their food comes from. The program is being led by the Arkansas Department of Agriculture in partnership with the Arkansas Rice Research and Promotion Board, USA Rice, as well as local school districts. Schools participating in the program receive recipes, training for cafeteria staff, and sometimes equipment like commercial rice cookers to help make it easier to prepare rice-based meals. So far, interest in the program has been stronger than expected. When organizers first started reaching out to schools, they thought maybe 4 or 5 districts might participate. Instead, about 25 schools so far have signed up during the pilot phase, and the program continues to grow. In addition to adding rice to cafeteria menus, the program also includes cooking demonstrations, taste tests, and classroom lessons that show students how rice is grown and how it can be used in everyday meals. Looking ahead, the long-term goal is bigger than just rice. State leaders say the program could eventually expand to feature other Arkansas-grown foods in schools, including products like catfish, beef, and locally grown fruits and vegetables. For rice producers, the hope is that introducing students to Arkansas rice early will help build long-term demand at home, while also connecting young people in the state's agriculture industry and farmers who produce their food. I think this is pretty cool because, the ag department's already got the farm to school program and a director there.
Right.
So they've got that base relationship with a lot of school districts here in the state. So I think this is going to grow. And then the other thing I'll comment on, and I think I've talked about it here on the show several times, is, being from Stuttgart, we had rice at lunch every day in school from, I don't know, kindergarten until I graduated. I just thought it was a thing that everybody did.
Yeah. But no, it's not. It's not. It's not.
So, I had a healthy dose of rice. I'm excited to see this grow across the state.
Does that mean you were deprived of square pizza?
No. We had plenty of square pizza.
I was
probably
the
more.
rice wasn't on the pizza though.
No. Okay. It was here's the lunch line, and at the very end, it was help yourself to as much rice as you want. Tray. And then they would have gravy.
No matter what was being served.
Sometimes it was brown gravy, sometimes it was white gravy.
A heaping of rice at the end of the line.
When you got in the lunch line, they would plate your tray for you.
Yeah.
But when you got to the rice, it was just free for all.
Free for all.
And there was plenty of rice in the back. Once they ran out, they came back for more.
I was surprised we didn't have like a rice table in a certain president.
A rice bar?
A rice bar. Just upstairs. And hey, if you're listening to this, that's funny.
That is funny.
And he'd be laughing at it. But
he would be.
Seriously, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. We had a potato bar. Now, one thing I was deprived of was chicken nuggets, because on Chicken Nugget Day, the line was out the cafeteria door.
But you still had access.
I had
you just
access,
didn't have that kind of time.
But if I didn't
you're
get
a busy guy.
If I didn't get there in time, which I usually don't get to anywhere on time, I wouldn't make it back to my next class in time to eat my food. I always just went to the potato bar. We also had the soybean burger bar or line.
Yeah, but that wasn't so much about promoting.
And there wasn't a whole lot of people there in that line, except for me.
That's funny. That's funny. What was I going to ask you?
A good old bean burger.
When they serve chili, never mind. We still got another story.
Did you get a cinnamon roll or donut?
Yeah. Okay, all right. I just
both were good.
Sure. Okay, I just want to make sure. All right, back on track. We've covered some high impact and high stress topics today, mostly dealing with the farm economy, not this school lunch conversation. So let's take a minute to see just how farmers say they're feeling about the state of things.
All right.
Farmer sentiment about the ag economy remains mixed, according to the latest Purdue University CME Group Ag Economy Barometer. The overall sentiment index rose slightly in February, increasing from 113 in January to 116 in February. The improvement was driven largely by better perceptions of current farm conditions. However, farmers remain cautious about the future, with expectations for the coming year continuing to soften. Survey responses show that many farmers still feel financial pressure. About 44% of respondents said their operations are worse off than they were a year ago. Looking ahead, 29% expect their financial performance to decline over the next year, while only 18% expect improvement.
What are they doing?
Now, farmers also remain hesitant to invest, which is an important note from here. The Farm Capital Investment Index rose slightly, but only about 7% of farmers said they plan to increase machinery purchases in the coming year. Despite those concerns, many farmers are still planning for long-term growth. Roughly half of survey respondents say they expect to expand their operations within the next 5 years.
Wow.
While about 1/3 anticipate bringing another family member into the business. Certainly, uncertainty surrounding agricultural exports is also weighing on producer outlook. While export expectations improved slightly compared to the previous month, farmers remain more pessimistic than they were this time last year. Overall, the survey suggests that farmers feel somewhat better about present conditions, but remain cautious about the long-term outlook as they navigate lower commodity prices, high input costs, and broader economic uncertainty. And I just wanted to add really an asterisk in this data for the state of Arkansas. Well reported, actually, article in the Arkansas Democrat Gazette today that the number of farm bankruptcies filed in Arkansas doubled from 2024 to 2025.
I believe it.
At one point, we were leading the country. I think now we're leading for sure the SEC. We're in the top 3 in the country. So just important to note that these results may not be indicative. Arkansas sort of got its own situation going on, but they are sort of given the broader view nationwide. So there you go. That's that.
There's the news,
and that gets us all the way through the news today.
All the way through.
No more
Believe
news.
it or not.
I know you guys are glad I'm back, so you don't have to say it. I'll say it for you. It's time for
We were glad.
Yeah. Yeah. Matthew, boy, he takes it easy on us.
Yeah, we have good conversations with Matthews here.
Yeah. Talk about things
I'll work
we
on
like,
him.
like food.
Oh.
It's right before lunch,
you'll work
too.
on
I'll
him,
work
not
on it.
himself, but him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll work on him. Well, we'll get him straightened
We'll
out.
get that
Yeah.
corrected.
So,
Yeah. Well,
I've got a full board. You can pick whatever you like. Choose wisely.
yeah. Okay.
Why don't you go first? I feel like I go first all the time.
Okay. I'm going to go with general today.
General. Okay. What is boxed macaroni and cheese called in Canada?
Noodles and cheese.
No.
Okay. I've never been to Canada.
I don't know. Pasta cheese box?
You're pretty close.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
It's a craft dinner.
Craft dinner.
A craft dinner. Okay.
As in K.
as in the brand.
Is in the brand. It's
No
boxed,
matter what brand.
Boxed
you use.
macaroni and cheese.
Kind of like how people refer to any soft drink
Gonna
as
have a
Coca-Cola.
craft dinner. Yeah,
Coke.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't.
Craft dinner.
Craft dinner.
All right.
When was the last time you had a craft dinner?
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
Science, arts,
History.
history it is. All right.
At least I'll learn some.
James Hunt was disqualified after winning which Grand Prix?
I don't know.
Any wild guess? I'll even let you have the year if you can guess the year.
I don't even know who James Hunt is.
Yeah. I think it was the 65th.
And you call yourself a history buff.
I did never have. I just have an interest in it.
Yeah.
Which Grand Prix? You looking for a year or a name? You said a year. Do you want the name?
If you
of
could get
Grand
the
Prix?
year and the name, big bonus points. I'd even just wrap it up and just call it done. But
Shut
you
the
get,
whole show down, huh?
get the year.
You said 65?
The 65th.
65th.
Not 1965, the 65th Grand Prix.
Oh, I'm going to say 73.
Man, you're so close. But we will continue because it was 1976.
Ooh.
Oh, so
I'll
you
take
were
that
going
as a
to
And it was
quarter
the
point?
British Grand Prix.
The British Grand Prix.
1976
numbered.
British Grand Prix.
So,
shows you
and who
what
is
I think.
James Hunt? A racer, of
A
course,
race
but
car
like
driver.
He raced
he
in the
very-
Grand Prix.
famous. What did he get disqualified for?
It does not give me that information,
Yeah,
so
you know.
can't help you there.
See,
No follow-ups
See, my
with the
interests are
trivia.
just.
All right,
That's not what I
entertainment.
get paid for. So.
Yeah,
I get paid to get
exactly.
answers wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently.
We get paid to look like idiots.
Yeah.
All right, give me another one.
Grant,
What do you want?
entertainment.
Entertainment.
Although I almost went general again.
All right. You're going to get this one. I'm going to take it easy on you.
I wouldn't.
What double word song title was a hit single by David Bowie?
Dance Dance.
No.
What song am
I
thinking
thought you were
about?
going to get
What
that.
song am I thinking about?
There's Let's Dance.
Let's Dance is what I was thinking.
That's a
about,
good one.
Which is not a double word.
I can see you stewing on it. You're obviously not a David Bowie fan.
I am. I just don't know the name of any of his songs, I guess.
Oh. Rebel, rebel.
Rebel.
Dun.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
I don't know why
I thought you guys were going to get that.
I
so-
should have.
But there you go.
No.
All
I
right.
should have.
Welcome back, Brian.
This has
been so much fun.
This is way off topic. Yeah, exactly. This is a way off topic, but on the subject of entertainment and a venue that we've talked about many times on this show. Anybody seeing the videos from the screening at the Sphere of Wizard of Oz?
Yes.
Ooh, I bet that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was cool.
Not to change it up, but I think Metallica is about to do
Yes.
a
Residency.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness,
Yeah.
I would. Man,
Everyone should see a show there at least one time.
Yeah.
my birthday is coming up.
It is.
Just so y'all know.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get you taken care of.
It is unique and very cool.
Yeah.
Man, that would be awesome.
Yeah, pretty neat. All right. Well, I just had to bring that up because I know it's something we've talked about, but it's pretty cool. What's your favorite Metallica song? I have Rebel Rebel stuck in my head.
Sandman's always good.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not very good at names of songs. I just
You just know you know what you like.
There's really not one I don't like. Let's just
Yeah.
put it that way.
James Hetfield, known for duck hunting in Arkansas.
Is he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's good.
This is Metallica right here.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
They did this for us. Custom.
Yeah, they're really ripping it up. I can hear that's Lars'
They're members.
signature drum beat right there. All right, well, listen, that wraps up the news for this week. Thanks for following along with the Arkansas Agcast. We're grateful for you taking the time to watch and listen. I can just hear him singing over this.
Yeah. Anyways, remember you can catch new episodes of the show every Thursday afternoon. Find video episodes on Facebook and YouTube, and listen to the audio version wherever you listen to podcasts.
Make sure to subscribe and leave us a review when you have a few extra minutes. The Arkansas Agcast is brought to you by the Arkansas Farm Bureau. I'm Jason Brown.
And I'm John McMahon.
And we'll see you next week.